So we're going to start with our train operation and setup video. A couple rules first on site. You always want to drive the train on as flat of a route as possible. Avoid any slopes, especially downhill and high climbs uphill. So when you get the train on site, you set it up. It's always good to go over with your contact your route and to do a couple practice runs to make sure before anyone gets on it's going to be a safe route. No sharp turns, no steep climbs, anything like that. We've got our train laid out, obviously with our engine in front. Our next two cars are going to be the ones with the ball hitches on them. And our third and final car, the caboose, is the one without a ball hitch. It's got the Fun Services sign in the back. Okay, first we're going to show you how to hitch it up properly. Very simple. All of them have a coupler on the front that latches. You're going to want to make sure, put it on the ball and let it slide forward till it locks in place. Take your latch, pull the trigger, clamp it down. You want to make sure, give it a tug or two and make sure that it's not going to fall off. We've got the carabiner here that latches in place as well, and they should always get a safety pin. Okay, so you're going to want to do that with all three cars. Emilio, you can finish that. A couple things to keep in mind as well. There's going to be one driver of the train and then one person to manage what we call the train station. So the person managing the train station is helping people on and off of the train cars, making sure that they're buckled and making sure that the right amount of people are in the cars. The cars themselves can fit up to 6 kids or 4 adults. So each seat has a max of 3 kids or 2 adults. Okay, so the whole train ride max we can carry is 18 children, 12 adults, or a mixture of both. If it's not a full ride, Cody, I'll have you come over here. If it's not a full ride, which means the cars aren't completely full, then you're going to want to make sure that the person operating your train station understands to have the people sit in the front row, not the back row. So if any seats are left empty, you want the back seats on the cars to be empty because you want them to be weighted in front for the towing ball hitch. So just sit there. Okay, so if this car only had one rider, maybe 2, a dad and his son, go ahead, get on there, son. You want them to ride in the front car. If it is a full car and you've got a mixture of adult and children, you want the adults in front, the kids in back, heavier in front, lighter in back. Very important to remember to even out the weight so that we don't come unhitched. Okay? Go ahead, climb out. So we've got our flat surface. We've got our route all decided, no sharp turns. We're ready to operate. So before you even allow anyone on it, you want to take a couple of practice runs. This is actually a riding lawnmower, which is converted into a train car. So you've got your, it's kind of hard to see, but your clutch is down, clutch pedal is down left. To start it, you're going to want to push that all the way in. This here is your choke. Before you start, you're going to want to pull your choke up and turn the key. Here we've got our gears. This one here is you want to be in neutral to start. Up is high and down is low. To drive, you want to be in high gear. These here are our gears as well. You've got neutral. When we drive, we want to be in 6th gear. Okay, so when we end up turning it on and before we start going, you're going to want to move it up top right. Okay, we do have a reverse on this. You bring it back and right as well if you need to reverse. Okay, so I'm going to give it a start here. This is a reminder that this must always be down. Got a fire extinguisher here just in case. So we're going to do a quick start and then a little practice lap. This toggle on the left is your speed control. On high is your fastest speed on Rabbit, down low on Turtle. Try to avoid staying down low on Turtle because it's going to shut the engine off. The choke's not going to be able to keep up. So you want to always pretty much stay in rabbit. It doesn't go very fast. Okay, so we're going to start her up. Pull your choke, turn your key. Okay, one thing that I didn't show you earlier that's important when you park it or are done, this is your Ebrake. So you're going to push the clutch all the way in with your left foot. There's a groove in the middle. Make sure that stays in so that we have that emergency brake on there. To go, we don't have any acceleration pedal. It's just about easing off of your clutch on your left foot. So you're going to ease off of it, bring your foot up. And if you bring it up all the way, the engine's going to run at full speed. If you need to stop, you push that clutch back in nice and slow so we don't jerk the passengers, and we come to a nice steady stop. That's the train. If you have any questions, you can always ask one of our experienced train conductors. Ring that bell, smile with a big fat smile, and wave to the crowd.